Sorry, Davo.
No, I know what you do, Dave. You're using the same batch job that you used to auto buy Taylor Swift tickets and resell them for a fortune.
Correct. But I
Is that
need...
what you did?
No.
Oh,
No,
God
no,
damn.
no, 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 no.
But that is
Natalie,
what people do. They use
distraught to miss
computer
out
programs
on,
to get the tickets.
Natalie was distraught to miss out on Taylor Swift tickets. So
Yeah, I remember you
I'm
saying.
glad you did because
Oh, crazy.
I would have been distraught.
Well, if I
No.
had got them, Phil, you would have been welcome to a couple.
Right, yeah. Well, thanks in retrospect.
Yeah. Oh, I would never go and see it.
No,
None of my kids would either. So
no.
I would have.
We were going for the $300 and $400 tickets, and at one point, very early on, $800 tickets became available. And Natalie's going, come on. It was going to be her and her mother, so $1,600.
yep.
And I have to say, we balked at that, just saying, no, we'll get tickets for $300 or $400. We don't have to spend that much, but of course we didn't. So,
Well, that would have made you the bad guy.
yeah, it was a cause of
Some drama.
some drama. Yeah.
Yeah, Paul McKendry's daughters both flew to Sydney to see it. They couldn't get Melbourne tickets, so they went to Sydney. God knows how much that cost them.
Yeah, well, Natalie was online to do the Sydney thing as well. She would have stayed with her aunt up there and everything. So, that's when we were getting desperate. So,
my brother's wife and his daughter went up on the last concert as well.
Yeah. Well, you better not mention to Natalie that tickets are becoming available in London soon.
Wow.
It was funny because after she missed out on them,
Oh, no.
Oh my God, that's not good.
Crikey. You couldn't get a worse start, Dave.
No, I couldn't. Yeah, you were saying, Phil.
That was reminiscent of Natalie's attempts to get Taylor Swift tickets, actually.
What were the conditions you said, Andy?
Just plugged.
Normal hard. Normal hard. Okay.
Strong breeze. Easy pins. Strong breeze. Hard greens.
Wow.
Not much run on the fairway either, which may or may not be a good thing. That's not a bad shot.
That's a very good shot.
That'll work.
Certainly will.
Yep, I doubt I'll get that close.
17 feet is always a good settler.
Right. Oh, shit. Just made a terrible mistake. All right. Here we go. It's better work.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
What club did you hit, Dave?
A 5-iron, Dave.
Impressive how far you hit that. You hit it 50 yards plugged.
Yeah.
What, did you loft it or punch it or what did you do?
I lofted it and I hit it full.
Very impressive.
This looks pretty good as well.
Very similar to the
It's
other one.
looking better all the time.
Except sneaky because it gets the read. Nice.
Is that right?
Andy doesn't need assistance. He's got putting down pat.
That's right. So hard greens. Right.
We have got hard greens.
Okay. Oh, I must have made a terrible mistake.
Oh, pardon me.
Rectified.
Is it going to spin? No.
No, it's the hard green.
Wow. Reasonably consistent.
Good pace.
Looking
Good
real good.
pace.
Oh,
Oh, very nice.
unlucky Dave.
Well, you've been worse, Dave. Could
Well,
have been worse.
yeah, I've limited the damage. I needed a good putt there.
Oh, Dave.
Just overcooked it.
All right, let's see what this is doing. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. I can see why you might have overcooked it. I'm.
You've got to give it something. But how much?
Yeah, it's got to be something.
Perfect.
Oh,
Wow.
it's the perfect start.
Mm.
Speak for yourself. Oh, a 3, 4, and a 5.
Yeah. Okay, let the good times roll. God, this is a brute of a par 5. Mind you, it's not that bad.
Headwinds, but downhill.
Interesting start.
See
Come
how
on.
far you are, Andy.
I'm just going to get a bit of
Run.
roll. Come on. Come on.
Blimey.
Come on.
Well, this has got to be in range.
Well, not bad for a normal fairway.
Well
Man.
done.
Very similar line to mine, Dave.
I don't think I'm going to get the run though.
You might.
Oh, just caught it.
Yep.
I'm going to have those trees to contend with.
Oh, no. I can see the flag waving. I think you're okay.
I can just see it as well.
And it's to stop landing in bunkers and getting plugged off the tee.
That's a decent shot.
There's a bit of feeling behind that, it seemed.
Yeah, there was.
Raw aggression. It looks as though it's a long drive candidate.
I think you'll be the long drive, Andy.
Am I?
Yeah. 305, I think you were.
Yes, you're right. I'll take it.
wind didn't move that at all left to right.
No.
It just seemed dead straight.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, you only had the 7 wood. I've got the 1 hybrid, which goes a little bit further, but not much. Then I'm going to have to fade it around this tree a bit. We'll see if that can work. Just waiting for 10 or 12 will do.
It's a good line, that.
That's a good connect. Very nice.
Look at this. Oh, that just reminded me. I had the most bizarre experience at where was the Australian course we just played, Dave?
Kingston Heath.
Kingston Heath.
Yep.
Well, I in the 3rd round, I hit a shot which was right on target, and I had the dreaded. It went straight in the hole.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it was like I was transported into the stratosphere.
Oh, you got one of those where it goes
Yeah.
a kilometre in the air.
So a minute or 2 went by, and eventually it came back to my turn again.
Yeah.
But it had me going as 0 inches, right? And I'd played another shot. So I stupidly thought, right, well, I'll just sort of exit the game and restart.
Yeah.
So I exited the game, restarted as I had been on the fairway. Obviously, though, the hole out shot wasn't counted. So I proceeded to make a pitch fairly close from 90 odd yards, got a birdie. So an eagle turned into a birdie. When it came to the actual round itself, I got dinged a penalty shot. So the 2 went into 4. So I did actually email the guy and said, look, I've already been penalised enough for this now. And he very kindly got rid of the penalty shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they must have had at some stage quite a few people quitting out of the game and restarting when things didn't go their way. Because I remember they didn't have that rule and then they brought it in.
So he was very good.
Yeah.
Well, that's the first time it's ever actually happened to me.
Yeah, it's fantastic. How high did you go in the air, Andy? Do you reckon?
Well, I was in the upper regions of the atmosphere. It was like a scene out of, I don't know, the film Firefox. You remember with Clint Eastwood?
Yeah. I reckon mine only went a kilometre in the air, but I ended up about 800 yards from the hole.
Well, this is what I was a bit disappointed with, that it didn't do me. I mean, I tried to save the shot, but all it did was showed me that I'd hit it 0 inches.
Yeah.
Shot.
That was a nice shot. This is a tricky pin. I thought my shot was going to be pretty good. That just ran away.
Okay. So it's 47. Come on.
Well, that was interesting. That almost went the opposite way to what I thought it was going to go. What happened there? Well, I can see what mine's going to do. 8 inches uphill though, so it's not going to be as much. Okay, maybe there. A bit torn on this one.
Oh, this is a great putt.
Yep.
Ooh,
Yeah, not bad.
be careful with this one. I know this is probably going to have a little bit of movement. Or is it? Just a little bit. Yeah. It
Nice.
did. Good.
I can see some interesting wagga putts in the future.
I was just looking up that slope there, going, imagine putting from the back.
Yeah, me too.
Or having to putt up that bloody thing if you were short. It'd be terrible.
Indeed. Oh, instead we've got a nice relaxing little par 3 just to calm our nerves. It's a pretty good line.
Don't hit the... I could have done with just hitting the fairway there.
You sure could have. Right.
50 feet? 50 feet.
This distance is problematic. Right.
If it was hard fairways, I reckon it would be the perfect club.
But it might be a little bit downhill just in front of the green, so
Great line.
I think it is. I think this is going to be better than mine.
This could be in the hole.
Oh, it's an O baby.
Wow.
Shot, Dave.
Yeah, oh baby.
Fantastic.
You'll take it.
6 feet, very nicely done, sir.
Indeed. Right. Okay.
Well, that's given you something to think about, Dave, hasn't it?
It has.
And that's a good line as well.
Yeah, it's also on the green.
gonna
That's
hit the
gonna go
green.
far.
Boing.
Oh, that had to hit the pin.
It bounced over it. Ugh.
And you're going to give me a bit of a read, Dave.
I am.
You guys got big putts.
We have. It's going to test your distance control, that's for sure.
I'm sensing some right to left. But then it flattens it towards the hole. Not so much break. So I don't think it's. And it's uphill, so I don't think it's that much. Maybe that. A bit more for like 63.6.
Wow. Dave.
Yeah, that was a bit of a error.
1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Obviously overhit. Looks to be a better pace. Stop. Mine even went on a bit. I'm determined to glean the maximum information off all you're putting on the screen.
You are. You're going for a free ride.
No, it's turning.
It looked like it might turn for a moment, but not to be.
Meanwhile, Uncle Dave is just biding his time.
Hopefully I'm taking in the required info.
They've been giving the info from every angle so
Yes.
far.
Pretty sure this is going to be straight. I don't think I need to make any adjustments.
You were right.
He was right. Very well, nice. Very good birdie, that.
A perfectly played hole.
Yeah.
Well, we've had 3 different scores again.
I keep being at the wrong end of that equation.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, interesting.
Getting the par fives out of the way.
Yeah, 3 in.
Not quite what I had in mind. No.
That's the end of Dave. Right.
Oh yeah, well and truly. It's
Oh, you're still 358, so it doesn't make any difference at all. You just put the ball where you want to put it for your approach shot. It's pretty much all the shot is, number 2.
Let's have a look. See what's over here.
It's found a shortcut.
Mm.
No, I don't. I just think bad things can happen to you if you start messing around with this.
You never know when there's white posts just waiting to bite you either.
it's a bit of stroke.
I can see white posts to the left up there as well. There could easily be some to the right.
Oh, very nice.
About perfect.
Hmm.
I'm still going to have a look where you looked, Andy. See what I can see. I need to pick up a stroke. I'm going for it.
Well, this is a big carry, but you deserve. Oh, he's got it. Well done, Dave.
Ollie.
It's just a matter if there's a gap in the trees for me to get at that pin. I think there might be.
Good luck with that one.
2 exciting shots in a row, that's for sure.
No, no hesitation about that. You just went for it.
With the strong wind, you're not
Yeah,
going to scoot over.
I was tempted by it, but I just I didn't want to put myself in the rubbish if I didn't.
No. Jesus.
Well, I've been putting myself in the rubbish when I try and hit normal shots, Andy, so I just thought, what the hell?
Where are you, Dave? Let's have a butcher's where that takes me to.
So somehow that rough denied you elevation, Dave.
It did. I got nowhere.
Yeah.
I thought I was going conservative, so.
Should be perfect.
Say that. That'll do.
Oh, well. I'm not quite on the right part of the fairway here. Oh, look. Oh, could I super walk this round? So,
Can you even get the elevation to clear the bloody fairway in front of you?
all very good questions. 222 plus 242 with the tailwind. There might be one shot that could work. I'm going to go. I'm aiming for in between these two trees, and it might go over them. It's a loft hybrid.
This is going to be exciting.
It did not.
Oh,
That was a pretty good bounce.
Yes.
Ouch.
Could have ended horribly.
Oh, you're in the fairway, so
No harm, no foul. Let's just not. Let's not talk about that again. That's
just speak of it no more. My lips are sealed.
correct.
Oh. A lot of power loss. 195 loses 21%.
Wow.
So that's no good. And 7 wood only loses 12.
So it's going to be some sort of giant chop on the 7 wood.
It's a par 5. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to take my chances with the 5-iron. Don't like my chances.
Ooh.
That went very low again, Dave.
Yeah, it's because I punched it.
Oh. Right. Well, again with the tailwind, if it lands on the green, 40, 51, 26 to the fringe, and 36 to the fringe. Big shot, 134 might be the shot. Right, let's try that.
Pretty good.
Nice bounce. Oh, it's run on though. Never mind.
Not too badly, 20 foot. It's all right.
Okay, right. What have I got? 8, 1, 2, 7. Oh. Did it hard enough? Oh, I could have plugged these.
Could have, didn't.
I was being a bit greedy there, Dave. Trying to get it pin eye.
You went for the old baby.
Yeah, I wanted to put the boot in.
Always a good idea.
But with a smile on your face.
Go on.
Oh,
I'll do.
that's a nice shot.
Right. This is interesting. All the break is late. But it's 4 inches downhill as well. Yeah. Big more. Right.
It's a good pace.
Yep. Oh,
Oh, Dave.
don't. I was positive there was break on it after seeing yours.
There was a tiny bit. I was right half of the hole. Well,
Well, that sucked a bit. Only person who hasn't had a bogue yet is you, Andy.
it's not a million miles away.
It's going to be an eagle putt. Oh, it's not quite up, but flop range.
Good drive.
So good. The wind took its time to start turning that one, but it did eventually.
Yes, it eventually grabbed it.
It's not bad. So it's reasonably straight.
He's gone the chip. It's paid off. Beautiful.
Very nice.
Do. Very nice as well. I'm glad in a sense we didn't have a tailwind because behind this green are some horrible white stakes.
Yeah, I can see one of them.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Dave,
Uh-oh.
fucking just not giving you any, doing you any favours.
No, putter is
No.
not as.
Hmm.
Okay. 15110 141.
Signature hole, maybe.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a nice looking hole.
Yeah, you don't want to spray it wide in any direction, do you? Here.
No. There's badness.
Yeah.
That's not sprayed. That looks great.
Oh,
Well, it was only the hardness of the green that stopped that from being a beautiful shot, Andy. It's still a good shot, but you now got a more interesting putt. So, what do I learn from that? I'm going to land it much shorter than what you did. And to the right of the pin. Going to land at 139 yards. So, I've got to hit the 134. Or do I? There's a few options. Very complicated. I think I've hit this.
you could have done exactly the same as I have.
Yeah, we worked it out the same. I wouldn't mind it. Actually, don't mind being off the green. It's a little greasy little putt, as you like to call them. We're going to go 3 for 3, the same club. Yes, we are. And Dave's worked it out. He might have chopped his. That's beautiful, Dave.
I flopped it.
Yeah, flopped it.
Assume you're talking about the pitching wedge.
The 134?
Yep.
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 You all hit it. Wow. What a flop this is. It's just going to have to be perfect. Oh. All right.
Oh, that's a lovely shot.
Gorgeous, Dave.
Very good.
Oh, this has got a bit of action on it. It's one of these ones that more I throw it up, the more it's going to turn. Right. I just crawl down to close enough.
Oh, jeez.
You've got it. Well done, Dave.
Oh, I needed that after the last couple of misses.
Well worked out.
Missable.
All right, no harm, no foul in the end, and Dave, brilliant birdie. Very impressive.
Not many happening tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that last hole's quite a nice little island hole in the middle of the river. Where's this going?
That's not quite right in mind. Oh, that's worked.
Oh,
That's going to be a long way out. But
Still rolling. There's a moose up on the hill.
it's mocking me, Dave.
oh. So there, it's stuck just about.
So I've got a question for Phil.
Yeah.
If someone in Australia does tax evasion to the tune of $1 million and gets caught, and it gets proved that they've done it, do they generally go to jail, or is it just a fine, or what happens?
Oh, it depends. If they, quite often not, most times not, because it's a white collar crime. So basically, if it's assessed, there's 3 levels of penalty before you go to jail, or before they attempt to put you in jail. One is careless. If they just say, oh, you were careless with how you did your returns.
No, this was one where they generated $1 million worth of false invoices to evade
Well,
tax.
if okay, so the first one is careless, it's 25%, reckless is 50%, and intentional is 75%.
Yeah, this was definitely intentional.
Okay, so 75% is intentional, so that means you pay your $1 million that you owe plus another 750,000 on top. But like intentional disregard is just the 75% penalty. For it to actually go to a criminal level of fraud, like it has to go beyond intentional. It has to be like, it just has to go to a level that is really rare, because basically, I mean, to say that, formally it's intentional and we're just going to give you a 75% fine because it's a white collar crime. It's a bit of a game.
Yeah. No, I just saw a case in America this morning where a woman basically tax evaded $1 million by putting in false, COVID invoices or whatever.
Yeah.
And she had to pay full restitution, so there was no penalty, but she got 8 months in jail.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like embezzlement as well, though, Dave.
Well, it was just fraud, but pure and simple. She just put in all these false claims.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just purely making, and look, I'm in GST area at the moment, which is VAT for you, Andy. It's if you know, there are cases where people just register a company and they basically, if you're in a supply chain, the GST is paid by the end consumer. So if say if I buy like $10,000 worth of floorboards, that'll be $11,000 because GST is on that. But what happens is that I get the tax offset because I'm not selling to the end user. So you get a refund on that. And one of the biggest scams is where people set up a company and then they just make up all these fictitious like invoices and say, I paid 10% on that, 10% on that, 10% on that, and so they get all these refunds from the tax office for transactions that never happened, and it can run into huge amounts, and that would be fraudulent. People would end up going to jail for that sort of stuff because you're just making stuff up out of nothing.
But if I can butt in here, this sounds like the classic VAT fraud that does go on in this country. If you don't mind, Phil, I'll just sort of take some notes down and details to help me carry out tax evasion.
Yeah. Well, there was a beauty. There was a beauty that went around, and it was doing the rounds on social media and everything here, and the tax office had to act really quickly. But it was basically on social media. There was this thing going on that you can put in this claim for $20,000. What was it? It was like, and people would get these messages like the government wants to give you this money. So all you have to do is do this thing. I forget the exact details of it, but it might have been like, register your company and say you've done this, and you'll get a $20,000 refund. And they realised a fair way into it that something like 50,000 Australians were doing it, and so they had to. What they did was really crack down hard on the people who were promoting it over these social media sites. But all these other people were going, "Oh, duh! I just thought I could get $20,000 from the government. The government wanted me to have the money, So, but which normally you'd go, you can't be that stupid. But there were tens of thousands of people doing it, so they just had to say, just bloody well give us the money back and piss off, kind of thing. So that was in the last couple of years. They didn't want to advertise it. Obviously, didn't get much into the media.
I wonder what percentage actually gave back the money.
Sorry?
I wonder what percentage actually gave
the money. Well, I mean, the thing is, if you get a tax debt and you can't pay, then it goes through the debt department of ATO, and you might be on some payment system, whatever. Yeah, but it was a shed load of money. It was like $10 billion or something. It was a ridiculous amount of money. It was just over this thing that, like anyone with half a brain would go, the government is just not going to give me $20,000 just for making stuff up. But this is how it was sort of promoted on social media sites. The government wants you to have this money. All you have to do is make up a company and then make up a bunch of invoices. And people are going, but I thought the government wanted me to do that, so. And I guess the cover was that there were enough people acting gullible, at least, that the ATO, there's a limit. You can't put. I guess
wouldn't have had the resources to charge them all anyway.
First on all of them, 75% intentional disregard penalty on all of them. But I think the tax office, they were more interested in stopping it happening anymore and then just clawing back what they could.
I'm afraid, they do say money is the root of all evils, and every week, seemingly, you hear about some scam or fraud which is committed either by people in this country or by even more insidious is the frauds being perpetrated from abroad.
Yeah.
Somehow landing up in the UK, and the human condition, it's not a good one.
We're Fine. But what stands out is that the comparison between tax fraud, whereas like someone can easily get $1 million or more than much more than $1 million and only have to pay a fine. Whereas when I was in my sort of law training and I was following a court lawyer, we went into court for some guy on some traffic fine or something. But the person in front of us was this secretary, and she'd been unemployed, and then she got a job as a secretary, and she kept on claiming unemployment benefits, and it was to the tune of about $8,000. And the lawyer stood up on her behalf in court and said, Your Honour, she's very remorseful. She understands she's done the wrong thing. She's worked hard. She's a single mother. She's worked hard to get herself out of a hole. She now has a job. She's had to take the day off work. The boss is well aware of why she's taken the day off work, all these things. And so we're asking, Your Honour, not to record a conviction against her name because that will cost her job, and all these other things. And the judge just goes, no, I'm not going to forego giving her a conviction for this. She is convicted of a criminal offence. So take that, for the $8,000 from
terrible, isn't it?
Yeah. Whereas someone else who blatantly, like as you say, $1 million intentional, they're not going to get a criminal record. They're not going to go to jail. They'll just be fined. Yeah,
it's demoralising. Like the more money you steal and the higher up you are, the less penalty there actually is. Like billionaires get away with God knows what crimes.
Well, it's to do with the type of crime. Tax crime is seen as a game, and it's a game of chance, and you play the odds. Whereas welfare fraud, well, that's like theft and something you should go to jail for and get a criminal record for. So but one is sort of white collar. It's a rich man's crime really, and so it's not. And welfare fraud is a poor man's crime. So it goes the other way, doesn't it? The funniest compliance story you had company. They hadn't engaged in the tax system at all for like 10 years, and so go bloody hell. This was just before I joined this unit, so they just told me the story of it. So they tracked down these people, and they finally said, right, we've tracked all your bank balances and all this sort of stuff, and there was a few $1 million involved, and so basically, let's say I don't know the exact amount, but $2 million in back taxes, and then the 75% penalty, so another $1.5 million, and then another $500,000 in interest charges. And so the company copped all that $4 million all up, and then they appealed to the appeal section of the tax office, and they had the interest knocked off, so it became $3.5 million. Then they appealed to the other section of the tax office, and they had the penalty knocked off. So in the end, they only had $2 million, which is what they would have had to pay anyway. So that was 10 years of not engaging at all with the tax system. And the director turns around to me and says, you know what they did the next year? They didn't lodge a tax return.
Wow.
Ooh. Well, I'm on a financial sort of note. With my pensions, I'm bearing in mind that we're now fully 1 month, basically into the new tax year, and one of my pensions, right?
Yeah.
They still haven't told me what my pension increase has been, and what the new figure will be this tax year. And it's not a big deal, but because I'm actually paying, and I did fall into paying income tax last year, and I'm going to be paying obviously more income tax this year because I'm on a state pension.
No.
So a state pension is classified as taxable income. You don't actually pay tax on it, but it hits all your other pensions because you do pay tax through your pension. And this one pension, a month on, and I still haven't got the confirmation. All I've got is a rather angry phone call I made yesterday, and they gave it me over the phone, but I'm still not inclined to tell HMRC, the tax people, exactly what I'm getting, just in case what the person told me over the phone was not the correct figure. It seems to be right, but I've just got to be patient until the thing drops through the bloody letterbox, which I find extremely irritating.
It's always funny.
Oh, shine on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's...
Bureaucracy strikes again.
Yeah, I blame that stupid pension fund for that shot.
That's what I reckon.
Well,
that might be testing to get on into from there, Andy.
I'm not even going to try, Dave. I don't know where it's gone. 213. Bloody hell! At least it didn't. It was only 213 in the rough rather than 213 on the fairway.
Right. All right. That's it. I'm off to IKEA.
Yeah, enough.
Okay.
Well, Phil.
Good luck, Tony.
I'm not back. Depends on traffic, but yeah, take care.
No,
it looks like a close battle, except for Vainty.
No, don't worry. I'm fighting back.
That's good.
Well, it's definitely advantage Vainty after that shot.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my God.
Oh.
I could be in all sorts of bother here. Bloody hell. It's one of these shots I'm not sure whether I've got anything that... Might just try and thump a 5 wood or something. Right. That. All right, let's see where that goes. Oh, that's not going to do it. Well, I'm going to hang on to your hats. No.
Crack.
He's in all sorts of trouble here.
216's got 14%. That ain't gonna make it. 250's got 21%. That might make it. That might be fine.
Well, there could be a redressing of the scores after this hole, Dave. You could be right back in it.
Well.
Oh, hell. 184. This ain't going to clear the bump either. This is almost sheer in front of me.
Be steep.
Well, I'm going to try again. Let's have a look. Right, that's there. Oh, this has got to be the mother of all chops and fades and God knows what else. Actually, I'm only 12% power loss here. Oh, Christ.
Oh. It came out all right with the line.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I might have a gap between the trees. I hope so.
70 plus 11, 91. Nice.
Well, this course has finally shown some teeth.
It's taken its time to do that.
I'm just thinking that shot I did on the tee was reminiscent of what I did on the 15th at Augusta. Do you remember when oh, look at this,
Nice
Dave.
day, mate.
Right back in it. What I wouldn't have given. Oh, bloody hell. 36. $49. I'm not even sure whether I want to play a full shot. I am though. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, nice shot, Andy.
Yeah, pretty good.
I got that for 5. Yes. That'll be a pretty good bogey if I can get it.
Yeah.
The delivery people aren't going to like me after the next day or two because I've got 3 like sort of planter troughs coming, which we're going to put out the front of the house, and it's about altogether the three sections come to over 2 meters. And it's going to be too much for anybody to walk over. So they'll be a little bit annoyed that their little shortcut is going to be removed. Just one more check. Come on. Oh.
What a 5.
That is a hell of a 5, Andy.
What
Well
a
done.
5.
Oh. Very pleased with that. That had double bogey written all over it. Yeah.
Nice work, Dave.
In it.
It's
3-shot swing. Is it a 3-shot swing?
2-shot swing.
2-shot swing. Felt like more. It should have been more.
It undid the nastiness of the first hole, basically.
Yeah. And the first hole was pretty nasty for me, but you know, I shouldn't have hit it in the bunker, should I? So no one to blame but myself. This is a very pretty little drive. Ooh. Don't plug. Jesus Christ. If I'd plugged after just mentioning the first holes plug, I would have been very annoyed.
Oh, you opened up the green by going into that bunker.
It's a great angle in, and I'll have no trouble with backspin. So, yeah, all good.
That's. Oh, well, that's.
It'll land soft.
Yeah, that's okay. Good. Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Did you take driver, Dave?
I
I did.
didn't.
I took 3 wood as well, Dave.
Yeah, it was potentially problematic.
I knew I couldn't reach the water, so I didn't care much. There was no obstacles, so to speak, except plugging. Good line. Bounce, check. There's the check.
No check, but no disaster.
That's right on line.
Yeah, I thought that would be better as well.
Mm.
It feels like we haven't played hard greens for a few games.
Well, I think Augusta was the last one.
It might have been. No, you got some check, Dave.
Mm. But I didn't get accuracy.
Naught. Well, this looks very doable, this. Come on. Oh, you bugger.
Ooh.
Just a little bit after the hole.
Yeah. Wow. Mm. No. It was a subtle little break. Couldn't really work it out.
Oh, I didn't hit it!
Dave, no.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh,
That
yeah.
hurts more than hitting it 20 foot past.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't see anything in this.
Right. So my little hydroponic setup,
Is it working?
8 out of the 10 seeds have sprouted, Dave.
Oh, very good.
These are all the ones from your mum's Carolina Reapers.
Excellent.
So
Well done.
I'm really happy. There's going to be reapers in our future.
I love it. Sounds good.
Yeah.
The Grim Reaper.
Why am I so attracted to bunkers tonight? What's going on?
You have missed more your usual share. Uncle Dave will be sniffing that fairway stat if I know him.
Well, it wasn't much difference. I suspect he might get it because I've been abysmal tonight. Well, that's a beauty.
It is a bit.
That's Mayor's office.
Bit of Ian Baker Finch action.
He's going for the swale. He's only a metre or two from going all the way down. Wow.
That'll be fine.
We've just
Good.
given him, and he's got the green light to go full brute and find that swale.
No.
He went the tiger line.
Oh, you.
Yeah, it's not quite what I wanted, but
It's fine now.
You weren't far from getting it though.
Yeah, I tell you what, you would have got the swale if you'd been more online.
yeah, just pulled it a touch.
All right, so I've got the perfect club for this shot, which I'm happy about.
It looks like a big lump of coal, that mountain, doesn't it?
Crap.
Oh,
Oh, indeed.
Crap.
okay. 118, bloody hell. Ah, I wanted it to bounce on just a little bit more. 30 feet, all right.
Cue the big bounce.
Ah, crikey. That was a long 105 club. That went miles.
Yeah. When they land on the hard green, fall over.
Ah.
Wow. Seven. Just get down there somewhere.
It's a good pace.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Interesting. I wasn't that much further from where you were, Dave, but it's much worse.
Or break.
Yeah, but the opposite way. Oh, well, whatever.
Oh, yeah, I can sort of see it.
Don't think I've hit it.
You have not hit it, and you're going to give me the line.
Shit.
Right. 32. 1, 0, 1. Okay. 2, 2, 0, 1. Right. This is an odd one. There's a little bit at the end. And a bit at the start the other way. So, right. Left to right. Sorry, I think I'm just going to hit it straight. Don't go too hard. Okay, that'll do. I just couldn't see it. Any break. I knew there was something there.
Dave attempt to sink this or cut off the green to stymie me?
Off the green. Oh, damn it. I completely blew that shot.
Well, I don't even have to do any work at all. Just slightly left of the middle. When you hit firm, it has to go in.
Okay. So we walked off still friendly.
Wow. Well, they don't hold back on size with these out of bounds markers. They're big. Right. 398. Too much. Too much. Bugger.
There's some out of bounds at the back.
Yeah. I was never worried about them. I knew how far back they were.
What are we? 194, right?
Looks good.
That looks like an
Should run up all right.
Uncle Dave special. 5
Very.
iron special. It's got to be a 5 iron special.
Was
170.
indeed.
Well, ordinarily I'd be reasonably pleased with that, but with you, you've actually hit 3 longish sort of irons very close, within 10 feet, 12 feet
I
today,
have
Dave.
tonight. I've had some rippers.
And you always sort of think, I've got my long iron sorted out, and yet some of the other stuff can go awry. You think, well, how can I be further away with the pitching wedge and stuff like this?
It's true.
Didn't want to leave 7 feet.
You don't seem quite at ease with yourself tonight, Dave.
I'm just a little bit off, Andy. I'm not sure
Yeah.
why.
Uh,
That very first drive.
right.
Have you played much during the week?
I played one game 2 hours before tonight, and it was Quail Hollow, hard, 13, and I scored 10 under with no BLI.
Wow.
From the front tees, though. So there were lots of equal chances.
Look at
Great.
this. Look at this. Oh my God. Andy.
Fantastic.
Quail Hollow, 10 under.
Yeah.
Were you playing off the very back tees, or was it a
No,
forward tee?
front tees, Andy, and you'll be in that tournament, I'm sure. It's still got another.
Oh yeah, well, certainly. I don't mind that Quail Hollow. It's quite a good test.
It was great fun from the front tees. Lots of interesting shots and lots of chances for eagles and stuff. Good stuff. Good fun.
Well, you must be fairly near the top of the leaderboard, are you?
I'm equal leader.
Good man.
Oh,
that was close.
fuck, that's 3 tonight that have just shaved the fucking hole.
Good recovery. I've got to say, I think the greens have been very fair. They haven't had knuckles or anything.
No, they're good greens for sure.
Quite readable.
Yeah, I like this texture. What's this?
507 yards.
Oh, the fairway now. I can.
You fancy an eagle, Dave?
I do. I'd like an eagle. Send a message to the leader, and I'm still in the game. Oh, don't get off the fairway. Come on, that was a good drive. Now I'm screwed. Can't make it. Oh, and it's doable as well.
That was a pity.
It's
That
a
was a
big
pity.
It's a big pity for me, not so much for you or Dave. Ah, damn it. That's a better line. That's safe.
It's perfect.
They do want to bleed off.
Oh my word! There's out of bounds markers all over there.
Yeah.
No, I've missed it. I think.
I think it's okay. Oh, the wind's grabbed it.
He's joined my club, I think.
Yeah.
You can show me the line, Andy.
Oh, that's a- okay.
All you could do. I might just try and join you. Nothing fancy about this, is there?
Yes.
Just skin of the teeth job.
when you chop the club.
I wonder if Dave would super flop this with the 32 yarder. I don't think so. I don't think it's
Oh,
doable.
no way. Not from there.
Don't fancy the pitch much. The only option I've got. Land at about the 31 yard mark and let it run down, I guess. What was that? What was that?
Are you sure you didn't get a timeout?
I did get a timeout for sure. Something went completely wrong with it.
Right. 17. Yeah, it goes downhill quite a bit. I'm going to have another look at this. So 66. Hmm. I'm softly.
Yep, nice done.
Yep, very good.
Drifted, but good effort, but it's going to drift on a bit. Yeah. Well done.
Oh, the thought about slinging.
It did
You
look.
thought it was going to miss on the right, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. I was thinking that.
Not another one.
The pace was just right to take what little borrow there was.
Yep.
Just to make sure I haven't got any nasty little. Don't think mine has. Can't see anything.
Hold
Well, I'm expecting this within 10 feet, Dave.
on. Right. You make me laugh. Laugh and laugh and laugh. Oh, 10 foot of the green. Oh my god. That's going to be.
Well got it.
40 feet, something like that. 48.
Coming across a swale.
Yep.
220. If I'm going to miss, that's not a bad place to miss it from.
Yes.
That's a great line.
It's fantastic. Oh, it's going to land softly too.
Too softly. Still, it's a good shot.
Yeah, I'm happy. Give myself an outside chance.
Right. Go on. Ah.
Oh no.
Stupid view.
Yep. Fuck. That's all I need. Alright. Well, whatever. Let's just work it out. Yeah, I was worried about the stupid view when I saw Andy's player in the bunker and he had a weird view.
Mm.
Yeah. I had to F5 it.
Oh, okay. Up the top there, it breaks the other way. I've got no idea. $48, up 11. No, I didn't hit it at all. Alright.
I think we're both 9 foot away, Dave.
We are.
I also have the stupid view, so it's dealt it equally to everyone.
Yep.
God. Mm. $26. I'm not unhappy with that, given the stupid view.
That's a pretty certain par, Dave, which is not a bad score on this hole.
Mm.
I'd be happy with a par.
Could all just shake hands and pick up right now.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good putt.
Very nice, Dave.
Oh, I'm hanging in there.
You've sunk some clutch putts.
Yeah, I missed some easy ones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you say you're hanging in, Dave. I feel the same way. Right.
Yep.
Oh,
Well done.
There really hasn't been much in this back nine, has there? Just been the 2 birdies
mm.
Yeah.
and not much else.
That's very nice.
Or is it? Nah.
327, right. I've done exactly the same, Dave.
Yep.
I'm not dissatisfied, though. Need some kind of massive hook, Dave.
A super hook. Do I hear the call?
It's siren call, the super hook.
It's hard to resist the temptation. All right. It's on. All right, super hook. Do your thing.
Well, it's certainly super hooked it, but too much.
To the other side.
Okay.
I much prefer your angle. I should have gone in that right hand bunker here and just been happy.
I was thinking that. I thought if you get these wrong, you're going to lose distance and the best line.
Don't worry. I'm not, no, there's no panic. It's all good.
He's disorientated.
He's going to try and bounce the ball off one of those out of bound posts back into play. Oh,
God, that had plugged lie written all over it, didn't it?
I'm glad it was 4 inches to the right. Yeah, it did. It was coming down so vertical.
Mm.
wow.
Yeah.
60 feet.
I thought your ball was actually in the rough there.
It landed in the rough and then rolled in.
Ah, right. I didn't see the roll. In that case, you were very close to getting a plugged line. Oh, that's a great shot. Oh, it didn't release.
No, it didn't, did it?
I thought it was going to be knocking on the door of going down the hole.
It felt like a good line.
Hmm.
And it's all downhill to the hole. I thought, yeah, disappointing.
Okay.
Good line.
Oh, it was a great line. I just didn't hit it.
Would have gone for sure.
$28, 11, 17. Too much.
Straight.
I had the pace. You had the line, Dave.
We should have combined our putts, Andy.
Yeah.
This one seems dead straight. Maybe it wasn't, but let's see.
I've quite enjoyed this course, actually. I think it's a fair test. There's some easy driving holes, some more difficult ones.
Dave, do you recognise that furnace in the background? That might be the one that Wedge fell down into.
Wedge.
Or not. Does Yodel operate out of Australia as well?
Yodel?
No, I don't know that name, so I'm guessing no, unless it's some service that I don't use. What is it?
No, it's a parcel carrier.
No. I'm almost certain they don't then.
Oh, I've never heard of them.
Literally never heard the name.
I'm very tempted to go Yodel.
No disaster.
This is not a hole to miss the fairway on.
Oh, that's
243.
I've got no chance.
Yeah, that's problematic.
Oh.
Mailman, though, has not missed the fairway.
Mailman's delivered. It's perfect. How far out? Yeah.
236.
Not a problem. 236 though. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the hardest hole we played, I think. The combination of the wind and the length.
I think I'm just going to hang on, am I?
Yes, yeah, you are.
Oh, didn't have much wiggle room.
Hopefully this doesn't get wet.
Oh, that was a gutsy play that, Dave. Very gutsy play.
He wanted to get it in super flop range, I think. Well, he's only on the very edge of maybe.
I'm going to give it a try. Super flop. We'll see what happens.
Well, it's a hard green, so you've got that in your favour as well.
And coming out of the rough, we'll get some run.
Yep. And he's gone for the Wagga putt. It's another option.
It's not too bad. I think I'm roughly on the right sort of area.
You are. 29. 33. I don't have the right club for this. I know it's the 5 wood and I don't have it.
What made you decide to dump the 5 wood, Dave?
I played around with the 5 wood and the 7 wood and then the 2 hybrids, and I just felt like I was more accurate with the hybrids, so I'm sticking with. Pretty happy with this shot.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
It's going to work out very nicely. Yep, it's a putt. Alright. Super flop, don't fail me now.
Wow, what a green. Have a look at it. There's some bad spots to be on this green.
5% power loss. Oh, I do not like my chances of getting there at all.
It's a very tricky pitch shot.
Well, it's not a pitch. Well, pitch would be terrible too. So I'm probably better off with the flop.
I'm guessing that's a punched flop.
No, I never punch them.
Really?
Never. I'm actually absolutely delighted with that.
You should be. Fantastic.
Yep, that was just a straight flop. I never fuck around punching or flopping them.
No, I don't. If I do anything, it's sort of the length of backswing. That's the only thing I might opt to.
Yep, I agree.
Possibly the speed of the downswing occasionally as well. But other than that, I try not to leave myself, I don't know, 60 foot flops. Actually, this isn't a bad putt at all, this.
He's gone from, he's fancying it.
Well, there's not a great deal going on here. It's
pretty flat.
If I get the pace right, it will be within 24 inches. I didn't quite have the pace right, or the line, but well, we're both 6 feet away again, Dave.
Who's going to be giving who a read?
Somebody's going to think we've got 3 holes, including this one, to do it. God, my keyboard is disgusting. I really need to.
Oh, Dave!
Come on!
Wow.
Just give me a break, computer. I have not sunk anything all night. I got one 12-footer, I think. That was about it.
Unlucky, Dave. Good.
Nice.
You haven't been able to close that distance. We've all pegged along at about 3 ahead for the last 5 or 6 holes, seemingly.
I've gone full neck Faldo on the back nine. I've just had all pars. It's just that rough start. Otherwise, it would have been a very level game between the three of us.
Dude,
He's tried to cut the corner.
I haven't tried to cut the corner, but that's what's happened.
Well, you have cut the corner.
Well,
This is one awkward fairway. It's all cambering down towards that bunker. Let's see what Andy's gone out left. Oh, he's gone too far left.
yeah. Okay, but maybe I've got some kind of an angle. I don't know.
I think you had the right idea, Andy. I'm just going to try and hit your shot, except 5 yards to the
You
right.
did better.
So I'm going to try. I think I've joined you. Or is it
No,
just...
that's a Goldilocks shot. No, you have.
Oh, he
Yes.
has!
And that could
getting better?
nicely.
I think it'll stay on the fairway too. Well, I was pushing my luck there, but I'll take it.
Very nice.
145. That's definitely it puts you in the driving seat. 192. Ah. That could be not far away.
Pull up pretty quick.
With hard fairways, it would have been good.
Yeah. Quite happy being there. I didn't want to be 30 yards beyond.
Yeah, long looks bad.
Okay, 5-iron ain't gonna cut it. And of course, the 7 wood is just insane. Yeah, way
Yeah,
too much.
you've got the same issue that I had.
Yeah. Well, this could be a wogger putt. Well, I've chopped it, so it might be okay.
Okay. Okay, Dave, if you're going to move, now's the time to do it.
All right, I'm going to take your advice, Andy. No, I'm not. Jesus Christ. No, the pace distance wasn't bad. Just haven't been on song tonight.
One. Stop.
Yeah, nice.
Very nice.
Will do.
My Yodel app has told me my troughs will arrive between 2:20 and 3:20 this afternoon. Oh, that's another good putt, Dave.
I think all my long distance putts have been okay, but just none have really threatened the hole.
Yeah.
It's hit with authority.
Mm. Another. Oh my word! This is interesting finishing hole.
Definitely doable. What is it? Oh, it's all about where the drive lands, I guess.
Yeah.
Like a tiny landing area to have an track.
Oh, it's 265.
Okay, so that's
Oh. Let's see where this takes me to. Okay, well that's a possibility. How about that one? Oh no, that's much more tempting. Have I got close enough? 255. That's the perfect line. You've done it again. Nice bit of draw.
interesting approach shot all the same.
Yeah.
So I need an albatross, but an eagle at least.
Eagle hunting. Well, let's face it, Dave. You've been quail hunting, haven't you?
I was this afternoon.
Yeah.
Ooh, gutsy line, Dave.
Nothing to lose except the game, I guess.
Who are you, and what did you do with Uncle Dave?
Well, I didn't realise how much danger I was actually hitting over then.
You're like sugar.
Sugar. All right, I'm I'm a couple of episodes behind Dave at this point, but I'm at the point where they've discovered the body.
Ah. Andy's just gone for it, and he's made it. What a gutsy shot.
Well, 53 feet and a very greasy shot.
I've marked you even money sinking that, Andy. All right, 228, 28 feet uphill. It's got to be the one hybrid. Maximum loft with a slight draw and hit in between those two trees. Yeah, there.
Sounds like a good plan.
It's a plan. Just too much draw. Everything else about it was good. I just put a little bit too much draw on it. Damn.
All right. I can't really see what the green does, but that's fine. It's going to go for it. $32, 84, up 8. It's almost a full hit.
It's a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
Just a dicky distance, but
Well, this is a shot. This is all about finesse.
Yeah. Wow. This is quite,
Testing.
yeah. There seems to be a lot of early. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of early motion. And then, yeah. F4 and behind just confirms everything. Okay. 20, 33. Oh, it's too hard. Too hard. Ooh. 15 feet. Ooh. Well, Dave, I've certainly opened the door for you because I'm putting back over your line almost as well.
not quite, but
Lovely.
yep, nice, Dave.
I'm going to get my first birdie for the back nine.
Well, this is not easy at all. At least the first bit is fine. Second bit is fine. Third bit is fine. This isn't straight, is it?
Is it fine, Andy? Is it all fine?
Not quite. It's sort of, I would say the last 3 feet is when it starts to turn. That's odd. Last 3 feet. Or is it? I'm looking at this and I'm struggling to see any. There's something there. There's not a great deal in this. Oh!
There was no deal.
Crikey.
That was literally dead straight.
If anything, I think it went the other way.
Just a tad. You
Mm.
thought you had it inside the hole?
I think I had it on the
That's
lip.
it.
I'm not sure whether I had it on the lip or outside.
No, not much in it.
It was very hard to make myself hit it straight. I know that.
Maybe that.
Well done.
Oh,
You
Feels like it.
snatched victory, Dave.
yeah. Feels like a few games since I had a win.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fair dinkum.
Oh,
Well done, Dave.
thank you, Davo.
Yeah, that was a pretty brutal way, Andy, to just slide by like that. It's harsh.
I'm afraid I left myself too much to do there. Yeah, that was a very clean back nine from all of us.
It was.
67, 68, 70.
Oh, that front nine's got a bit of colour.
Yeah, there was a bit of an unclean start by me, unfortunately.
67, 68, 70.
Curious to see these stats.